Okay, so honestly, plan for today is to play some Krasue. I haven't played her very much since like right after her nerfs. I played her for like a couple of days, and it became very clear that two things occurred. One is that she was weaker due to the nerfs, and two is that the average survivor was understanding that there actually was counterplay, and they started body blocking and the like. So it got a lot more difficult to play her really rapidly, like all at once. Like she went from one of the easier killers to one of like the the harder killers, honestly. It felt so she started feeling really bad. So I took a little bit of a break for her because it was such a high difference. And now I'm kind of thinking about coming back to her and maybe giving her like the the curve, what is it? Like relearning her almost from scratch, kind of. That way I don't have the old muscle memory ingrained in me, making me feel everything feel bad. Because that was another thing, is that like I kept trying to do things old Krasue could do, and she just can't do them anymore, which was um kind of made her feel even worse. I'm using more or less the same build that I was using before. Actually, that's not true. I think I was using Ruin and Dying a lot. But over time, I'm just like, God, I hate Ruin and Dying. I hate it so much. I I hate it more than Pop as time has gone on, which is crazy because I hate Pop so much. But at least Pop is like consistent value. So I've swapped over to Pop on basically every mobility killer that I play, which isn't many to be fair. I think there's only like two or three like highly mobile killers that I play even slightly frequently. So it's kind of just like Ghoul and Krasue and maybe one other that I can't, bring off the top of my head. Also, there's one other funny thing you can do with Krasue, specifically during the event, is for some reason her head form can shoot skeletons. I don't understand why they made that a thing, because, like, Ghostface can't shoot them in stock mode. And it's like, his Ghostface in stock, in freaking Shroud is just like normal Ghostface, but undetectable. So it's kind of hilarious to me that for some reason Krasue can shoot the friggin' haunts while in head form, but Ghostface just can't use his power and haunts at the same time. It's so strange. Okay, Chicken Head plus lethal just makes life so easy at the start. He zoned himself away from the good palette. Pretty sure I get him here. The super optimal thing would be if I could interrupt a different survivor rather than going straight towards him, but... Well, thank you, Dissolution. Stairs are a little bit weird on Krasue, so I was careful there. I would like to pull him out for the palette. I don't think I'm going to get any interruptions here. I think everybody's going to fully cleanse, but honestly, that's fine. Okay, barbecue. Is that two people? I think it's two people, one in the back, one in the front. They honestly may pop it, even. Nope. If possible, I would like to... That's unfortunate. Honestly, I think this is worth doing. I really wish I had infected him first. What if it hit? That was an instant heal. That has to be like Resurgence and we'll make it, or something. There's no way. Why am I hearing injured noises from somebody who's full health? Am I... Okay, well... Not really who I want to be going after, but you know. If he's in front of me. I have pop, so it's not like there's any demerits to tunneling. He's looking behind him like he's got friggin' dead hard, but he does not. DS? No DS. I'm gonna poke him here, I'm gonna go straight to that gen, hopefully stop it before Ada pops it. If I'm lucky. Which is kind of a big ask, honestly. Okay, I made it in time. She's actually kind of screwing herself over because she's going behind instead of towards main. Oh, it's a cheater. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, no point in chasing the Dwight. You don't make anything here, do you? Nope. Well, I can play the normal game for the rest of the 3, I guess. Yep. Whoops, not what I meant. Yeah. Interesting first friggin' match, immediately, instantly a cheater. You wanna give me? No dissolution. It's kind of awkward to try and go into here. I don't think he... yeah. Well... honestly, I just kind of have to wait and hope that... he just lets me. I can't do anything, really. I just have to hope that they finish the gens. Yeah, that's the Dwight right there. I'm not even gonna kill the Quentin bot. Oh, that's not the Dwight. That's the Dwight. Okay. And I may as well go into here. Get the event, friggin' crystal. That was strange. Whatever. Whatever. Huh, the little black auras over the doors didn't pop up. Well, gates are opened. Hopefully, I won't be trapped here for 60 minutes. It'll only be, 2, and I won't have to DC. There's the Quentin. What? Like, I get the cheater. Why are the other 2 people not just leaving? Okay, there they are. Leave. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Well, at least... oh, right. Report. Blatantly teleporting. What a fucking boring person. Like, that is the most boring thing ever. Like, they did nothing interesting. They just exploded the gens a bunch of times, and then frickin' instantly did the gens. Like, good lord. What is even the point? I can't imagine that's even fun. You're not even, like, doing anything. I don't know. I guess maybe my brain is just too large to understand the cheater mentality, where you do quite literally nothing but waste everybody's time for 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I was like going to win. That's the crazy thing. I was definitely going to win that match if it wasn't a cheater, because I already had Quentin on Death Hook. Um, I don't even think they had a gen popped until the cheater popped one. There was just the one that I had popped twice. Oh well. Hopefully not another one. Hopefully I get to friggin' play the game. I do think there's one add-on that I think at the moment is a little bit underrated, which is Dulled Knife. The reason, so it does have the downside of 10% haste, 5 seconds, you know, elusive, all that junk that it does. But the thing is, survivors almost never eat mushrooms anymore. And because it's auto cleansed by hooks, right? So it's possible you go through an entire game and survivors don't even realize you have Dulled Knife. So they never pick up a mushroom in the first place. So they never like use this ability at all. And even if they do, like, you're already like fast, you have the lunge and like 10% speed versus 120. Like, yeah, it's rough. It's not as bad as being like 115, right? So like the downside could be significant on occasion sometimes when survivors realize you have it, or if you like play in a way that makes it so they know about it. Granted, if they body block them, know about it. So survivors that are like already strong, better at counting your powder are more likely to realize it. But aside from that, like, survivors probably just aren't going to get value out of it. Like almost like super rarely. So I feel like the 25% like reduction in charge is honestly not that big, or like is significant enough that it's kind of worth it. I would say the only thing I wouldn't run with it is like Chicken Head, because you instantly notify them that you have it because they instantly go for it, right? Alright, there's one. Okay, the best thing to do, in my opinion, is find somebody who eats a mushroom and then try and screw with them before they can finish the mushroom. Because that wastes time, and also you're spreading pressure. It's very valuable. Let's see. Dissolution is not up. She drops that. She doesn't make it. It's so awkward trying to get around those super rounded, small areas. Oh, I almost totally lost her. Also, the fact that my friggin' dissolution just didn't work. It just procced in such an unfortunate way. Okay, there we go. That honestly took way too long. They may have popped 2 gens here. It would be these two, right? One has a little bit on it. No, it's gonna be that one. There's 2 people on here. Always interrupt 2 people over 1 person. Pop it and then go for the injured person. They'll double up over there, I guess, but like, meh. Okay, I was trying to body block her away from the window, but... What? Oh my god. Holy shit. The nerf that they did on the fucking... why is it that if I cancel my attack, it's that punishing? That's kind of ridiculous, I've got to be honest. I was like, okay, no, I can get her down. I don't want to waste time shooting my power, but no. It's too awful. It's so bad. There we go. There's 2 gens. I'll be able to interrupt one of them with pop, surely. I think he just, like, stopped that one from regressing, so I can pop this again. Alright, I don't think he's on it. Fuck! Why did I think that this Claudette was a Jake? Honestly, M1 her. There's too many, like, little things that can go wrong with her M2. If she drops check... Yeah, if she doesn't. It goes right either way. I would much prefer Sable. Because every gen is at 0, except for whichever one she's working on, probably. On the other hand, this is the only person I have any info on. And I think this is V. This is like the only bad person for me. Because she's at 0 hooks, but also... better to chase somebody I know something about than shoot in the dark and get no value. Especially if she zones herself like this. Dissolution. Wait a second, see if she fastballs it. Nope. I don't think there's any flashlights. There's one thing about Krasue, I think they like over-nerfed a little bit, is that flashlights are crazy. You can't look up or down to avoid a flashlight with her anymore, which is super aggravating. Because I always look down to avoid a flashlight, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You get blinded anyway. This should be Sable. I don't know where she is though. Maybe she was part of the healing squad, the resetting squad. I don't see anybody with this gigantic 20-meter above third-person camera. I think I have to go back to Hook because I see scratch marks going there. It's the only info I actually have. This one is Sable, so this is actually pretty good for me. I mean, zoning her off with such a, like, fast projectile is kind of fine. Not if I screw it up, though. I went for the wall. I don't know how I missed it. There we go. Oh my god, they're being so efficient on gens. I think this is too good of a team to not have tunneled anybody. Okay. I was really worried about Dead Hard, because Dead Hard is literally 100% guaranteed on Krasue. I feel like they may be just gen rushing, they're leaving everybody injured. Which kind of is like an actual genuine strat. Since the first injury takes the longest for Krasue, you may as well not even waste time healing. The unfortunate thing is that I almost kind of have to tunnel Sable here, but I can't. Because if I DS, then I lose the game 100%. I'm also so low on everything. There's Sable. Fuck it. She doesn't have off the record. I'm infecting her first because if I DS, then I would like to have some value. Because you don't get uninfected immediately. Okay. This became a lot more manageable really quickly. That gen's at basically nothing. This is the only gen with real progress. If they pop it before I get there, I think Survivors probably win. If I get to pop it, then shit. Yeah, I think Survivors probably win from here. It's just going to take too much time. Unless they just haven't been doing a third gen. The solution lasts just a little bit longer. I didn't hear gen sounds from this gen, and the far gen isn't at anything either. So I'm not certain. Okay, they're on that gen. Honestly, pop it. Never mind, it's still at nothing. If it was at anything, I would have popped it, but... God, these fucking long-ass fences. Imagine being like a basic bitch M1 killer that has to deal with that. Really? Okay. She's in Maine, which is one of the most annoying places to actually get an infection. So just leave her and go back to Hook, honestly. It's simply going to take too long. Thought I saw them. Oh, this is really bad for me. Bad Hem is just too strong. This is it. Almost nothing. These survivors have also been like super stealthy. Like if I didn't have barbecue, I don't think I would ever find any of them. They reset. Oh, I saw a crow in the background here. They're back here somewhere. Yep. Why is it the Claudette? I don't want to. Oh wait, no. I think she's self-healed. Actually, medkit self-healed. So actually, she doesn't have DS anymore. You don't really want to drop it like that, honestly. Kind of want to wait a second. Okay. She shouldn't have DS. She's self-healed. Yep. I'm gonna put her here. I know they're gonna be on that gen, but I want to see if the other person is on one of the other gens. Honestly, I don't think I would see it regardless. So, never mind. Go and pop this. It's at 70%. I'm guessing the V pre-ran? Honestly, it's not over. That's the crazy part. These gens are so far apart, and V's, or not V, Krasue's mobility is not as good as Blight's. It actually has a cooldown on it. And these survivors are so fucking stealthy, I never know where they are. Every time that I like walk up to them, they're already gone. I actually think it'll probably be a two-person out, I'll be so honest. Because there's no... Okay. Yeah, oh, that's so fucking annoying. Of course, it was the literal last fucking window I checked. The last locker. So the maximum amount of time was wasted. Also, the fact that you can't grab out of head form is such a pain in the ass. And she's going to main. So, yeah, this sucks. Because her power just doesn't work properly in main. I'm actually leaving and going upstairs to try and stop her from popping that gen. This is genuinely... should not be this close. How the hell did she make that kind of distance? God damn. Really? I can't have anything. Oh, this is a hit. What the... what the f... oh, okay? I don't understand what just happened there. Is the animation bugged on her side too, or is it just me? Alright, this should be down unless she has adrenaline or something. I feel like the animation being bugged screwed me up more than it did her. Hook her on this far hook, that way I can see the other V with barbecue. Nope, I don't see her at all. Well, that's not great. She could be in a locker again, but I genuinely think I'm gonna get more value getting a haunt and then just proxy camping from there. You can try and do the funny thing. Oh yeah, there we go. Unbugged the friggin' animation. I mean, I just sit here. If she pops the gen, I know where she is. If she comes for the rescue, I see where she is. Either way, it's fine. Sooner or later, she'll have to do something. Or, you know, 30, 70 seconds will pass and she'll just die. Eventually. Looks like it's gonna be 70 seconds. No hidden offerings. This is the one place where I check main before I check shack. Literally the only map I think I do this on that actually has a shack and main. Nope. And now we go Shack. It's not exactly in Shack, but it's right next to Shack. Krasue? I know, right? I've never seen this killer before. I think they must have just added her today. It was really strange. They start talking about the PTB and adding in the new killer, the Skull Merchant, and then all of a sudden they drop Krasue with no hype. Really weird decision they made. I think she came out of this one. Yep. Okay, where is... There we go. Be careful with what you say, Track. I have the power here. You could be banned for your indiscretions against Skull Merchant. That auto-aim is ridiculous, actually. I think that's the first time where I've been like, okay, that auto-aim was actually kind of stupid. Most of the time, it's like, that's kind of a necessary auto-aim. That one was stupid. Good lord. Okay, she went into here. Do you think she faked going into here? Nope. She did, in fact, actually go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. The fact that you can use Hansen head form is so funny. I don't know. I don't understand why they let that be a thing. Well, frickin' Ghostface doesn't get that in frickin' Night Shroud. It's so strange. Yeah, they didn't have any gen perks. It was just like one slightly bad chase at the start made it so much closer. Plus Badham. Badham sucks. So those two things sort of made it a little bit worse. Anyway, let's have Queen on screen while we load in our match. Spend all of the BP on the best killer in the game. The only correctly made killer. Think about how much more interesting killer designs would be if they used Skull Merchant as a base instead of using Blight as a base. Ugh. It would be so much more diverse and so many more like it would just be better. That would be peak DVD. DVD if it were good. 3 medkits. That's fine. Don't matter. Not when I'm Jane Krasue. Because I mean, everything here is just about that first hit being the most difficult. Once I get that first hit, it's pretty easy from there. That's kind of what Chicken Head is about, is trying to sort of cheat out a first hit or two preemptively. Once they've been infected, it's like, game's a good one. Move on to next chase pretty soon. So I wish they made the haunted zone just like faster to traverse. Or honestly, I wish they just made it so it was like a tile. You know how they're talking about making the Walking Dead like shack thingy a tile that could spawn anywhere? I wish that's what they did with Haunted by Daylight. They just made it so it was a tile that could spawn anywhere. That way I didn't have to go through like a portal and spend 10 seconds getting to the center and then spend my time spending it and then go back to a portal, and it's like a 30-second process. It just takes too long. But if it was a tile that just spawns in the middle of the map, then I think it would be a lot easier to interact with Haunted by Daylight. I don't know why they don't do that. Ugh, Dead Dog. I friggin' hate Dead Dog. It's like a complete cakewalk against incompetent survivors, and then against competent survivors, it's actual pain and suffering. Hey bud. I think that should have hit. I simply disagree. Okay, I should get him on the short side now. There we go. This is already kind of a worse start than the bad hem start. There we go. Now it's better than the bad hem start. Check palette gone. Deleted. I'm gonna see 2 people on main. I don't know where the third person is, though. Third person is back there. Don't even mess with main. It's a free Jhin. Let them take it. Pop. Okay. I guess you can do that instead of making like 10 miles of distance. That's a choice. You are allowed to make. There we go. Ugh. That was life. God! These fucking tiny ass, annoying ass little, like, turns make it so difficult to use her power. He actually ran me for the entire fucking mushroom. Is you trying to freaking, like, get back a freaking sprint burst or something? He's walking in the middle of chase. Thank goodness this one didn't spawn like it usually does, I swear. I don't know where the primary gen is being worked on. Oh, it's this one right next to me. Shit. I don't know if I'll be able to interrupt it. No, that's such a fucking pain in the ass. Wow. This honestly doesn't even have that much progress on it. This is so ass. Go back to hook. Don't chase in main. Even his Krasue chasing in main is not a good idea. That's so frustrating, because just like... What was I supposed to do? Just... Oh. Okay. The hell? Okay. Works for me. Makes my life easier. Just give me a completely free down. Honestly, I should have been more careful about picking her up. It could have been a hacker. This person has DS. 5, 4, 3, 2... There we go. Never fall for it. Never fall for the ace running into you. They have DS. They're evil. Honestly, popping this is worth it. Aces are at their core evil beings. Never trust them. They're just healing under hook? Okay. It was a good idea. Good in theory. I thought it would be delayed enough to hit her on the way back. Also, they did kind of like buff. Really? That didn't hit. They did buff Dead Dog with stronger loops, I think. This back area has better options now. There we go, nice straight corridor. 4 hook spread. Oh, that's a lot more progress than I would expect. I think that's ace on there. Do you think it's possible I interrupt him and make him reset his infection? This isn't ace, is it? No, it's tally to the tally bot. Okay. That's a really cool little spot you can shoot through I did not know about until just now. That was such a small hole. I was not expecting it to go through, honestly. I just did it praying that this game was good, and it was. Okay, he doesn't finish that. That's the only issue with Pop, is just like somebody can be right in front of you finishing a Jin. You can't you can't quite get there fast enough. Kick that and then go back to the other Jin that we're working on. I've already gotten rid of this, so that was weird. Kick this while I'm here. And now we can go into head form. He went back towards the big window. It is faster to go this way. Don't get stair-teched. Ah, dead hard, of course. Yep. I don't have enough movement ability anymore. The fact that he's already... had enough time is crazy to triple vault that. Basically off of one dead hard. Good lord. These gens have gone way too fast for how fast my downs have been, I'll be honest. Okay, that was the ace. I thought it was the Talita. Okay, there's scratch marks here. I think this is the Talita. Here she is. Zone her away a little bit. And she just goes into a corner. Why do bots comp corner? I don't get it. She just sits in the corner away from every resource. It's so strange. So Nicholas has Dead Hard, and there's that is one of my biggest annoyances about the new Krasue, is that you just eat Dead Hard. It is just a free health state, nothing you can do about it. I don't want to deal... Well, I guess I'll tunnel then. As you wish, Ace. If that is your desire, I will provide. Instead of chasing you, you decided to put up a smoke screen. Honestly, I'm just gonna like M1 him so I don't eat Dead Hard. I see, he has DS. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Nothing I can do about it. He just gets 3 health states. It's really annoying that like 5, 4. Never mind. He popped the Styptic, so I was expecting him to also, or he popped the Blight Speed, so I was counting out a Styptic, but no. It was just the normal. I mean, I'm guessing it's probably Blight Speed plus a Syringe rather than a Styptic. Ace is on one of those 3. Thought it probably took one of these. She literally was right next to me. How did that not hit her? Also, wow, what a fucking debuff. I can actually see here through the fog. Because of her really bright-ass fairy wings. Wow, they have been doing gens unbelievably quickly. Honestly, disagree. But whatever. This pallet's down, right? Oh, it's gone. That's fine. I feel like these shits have been going way faster than it really should have for how quickly my downs have been. There he is. It's a shame. God, I fucking hate those fog vials. There we go. Hello, welcome in, Odej. And Goodbye, Ace. Yeah, no. He doesn't know. He didn't reach the patch notes. He doesn't know that it's 100% guaranteed dead hards. Hard game's going good, but closer than they really should be. I mean, the first match I had was a friggin' cheater, so there's that. But the last two games I feel like have been unbelievably efficient, and I've gotten down to like the last gen at 90% in both games, despite being super fast on downs and getting like maximum pop value. It's just been strange, because I feel like I should be doing better than I am. Even though I'm winning, it's like I'm winning by the skin of my teeth when I feel like I should be winning at like, you know, last gen at 0% or something. Second game going is a P100 Hunter's mains where they're doing orbitals. Honestly, the only like thing that my brain can recognize between a super good Huntress and a normal Huntress is whether they go for orbitals. They were, yeah. Those are like, those games are crazy, insane to go against compared to friggin' normal Huntress. Did I escape though? I'll guess yes. Yes, you did somehow. Was it a hatch escape, or did you actually get all gens done? Because the thing is that P100 Huntresses that go for orbitals do sometimes just kind of throw for their orbitals. Like, they don't care about winning. Gate? Interesting. Yeah. They'll just, like, shoot, you know, orbitals from half court, and then let all 4 survivors escape. Yeah. I have never been able to hit a singular Huntress orbital. I tried to learn it. There used to be lineups you could do. I'm not sure if they're still in the game, but like, I can't do them. The hatchet just moves too slowly for me to like understand, and it just is so reactable. It's just like, it just doesn't work for me. I think that's why they invented friggin' Springtrap and why they gave unknown orbitals, is so people who aren't as good at Huntress can still feel the satisfaction of getting one. Because Springtrap orbitals relative to Huntress orbitals are like easy. Like, I could spend an entire day and get 0 Huntress orbitals. I could spend one match going for Springtrap orbitals and probably get like 3. I'd lose the match doing so, but still, I would hit them. Oh no, not this map. I honestly hate like every single Macmillan map. Hide the red stain, free hit. Is it a free hit? Nope. Ooh, how are these pallets so close I almost didn't have time to catch up to them with friggin' Krasue head form. Hello. I think I'd rather interrupt you. Yep, that's more valuable. This is also a worse tile. How the fuck? God damn it. I really am... I swear they like reduced her auto aim. Ooh, that's more speed than I was expecting. More distance. Legion orbitals. Legion orbitals hit the midair after jumping out a window. Oh, I bet that would be hilarious to pull off. It's the only info I have. I really hope I actually get her before it wears off. I think it might wear off just in time. What she did there was actually really smart. Ooh, just barely got her. That was way, way too close. I have like no head form traversal left, do I? I think I used basically all of it just getting here. This map is too big. It's too big. Okay, no, it recharged a little bit. Hello. Well, I know she doesn't have DS because she dead-hearted. These are mutually exclusive, as we all know. Haven't seen any crosses in a while. Yeah. I saw a lot of crosses right after the nerf, and then they, like, completely disappeared. I'm surprised that didn't hit them. I want to interrupt the person that's about to come through here for the unhook. Most people liked her for being OP on release. Yeah, I mean, people like winning, so. The same reason people use, you know, B&Ps and syringes and Siptics. It's just, it's more fun when you win. Damn, if only Dissolution was still up. This is, by the way, like, the only way to play this map and win. Is you have to be this territorial. Thank you, auto-aim. I'm so glad that you stole away from me my friggin' down. Dissolution's still up. And you don't have Dead Hard when you have Deep Wound after BT hit. Did nerf for auto-aim, in case you're wondering. Oh, they did. Interesting. Really? I saw the most egregious auto-aim I've ever seen in my life, like, last match, so... Maybe that was 2 matches ago. So, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess that's... good? Hello. He ran into me. He's like, I've got the perfect idea to lose her. I'll run directly into her. I like having fun too. Alright. Now we get to do the funny haunt thing. Funny head form only haunt. I don't have any idea where anybody is, because Halloween Zone removes barbecue unless I'm right next to a portal when I hook. This has like 2% on it. I don't think anybody's been here in a while. There we go, there's somebody. I'd rather not chase in Shack if I had the choice. And bye-bye. Fuck, I missed. I can't believe I missed. Fuck me, I thought she would dodge out. And most people don't know how to use Void Crystals to escape chases easily. Yeah, when you go against somebody who knows, it's so much worse. I can make this. And there we go. Well, that's game. Yeah, I had, like, I occasionally will have a match where somebody understands how to escape with the Void Crystal, and it's just torturous. I'll chase them like 10 times, and they escape every time. It's just so, it's so rough. If they know. If they don't know, it's fine. But like, the few times it does happen, oh man, it's rough. Wait, this still has nothing on it. Maybe that one? Maybe I'll see Buddy right here? Oh yeah. You know, maybe they nerfed auto-aim a little bit too much. I swear some of these should hit. I mean, game's over. Dissolution is up. Oh, there's a friggin' pallet there. If he dropped that, I would have been stunned for forever, and he would have been able to go anywhere he wanted on the map. That would have been so bad. Wait, where? I don't see the Dwight. Well, I guess I'll kick this and then leave. I managed to escape chases with a Void Crystal basically 9 out of 10 times. Yeah, pretty much. Once you get good at using them. I'm gonna want great games, Nate. Thank you. I hope you have a good time with your friend. Okay, Vittorio's gone. We do have a hidden map offering, or hidden offering. So gonna say it's gotta be Hatch and Shack, surely. Nope. Well, that was a waste of like my entire mobility. Oh. Hello. He's kind of just not... Is he pathing somewhere? I think he's just going to main. Which, to be fair, is where Shack is, but... Or probably is. Cut in front of him. Oh wow, that vault was so much slower than I thought it would be. Just so good. Okay. I didn't know that had a friggin' thing on it. Honestly, I'll just kick. Faster kick. Really? I was certain that would hit. Jinky fakes this and comes straight back. Nope. I figured he might. No, he just goes straight to the other one. Yeah, Krasue is so much worse when Disillusion is not up. Like, you really can't do things with this. In that case, I know how to play this. Fuck me. I mean, in what, like 80 seconds this gets downed? There we go. Eventually. See, I feel like I was just playing just as efficiently there, pretty much. But it was like a completely different outcome. I guess it was like proxy campaign. What's the difference? It's too good. You know, let's throw in a match of Skull Merchant. Let's go to the other end of the tier list real quick. Gotta treasure these precious moments before she grows up into an actual C tier killer instead of F tier. only 1 month. Only a month. It's so far away. Why couldn't it? Why couldn't the PTB be this Tuesday instead of next Tuesday? You know, I am untrusting about one of these people. I feel like they may be a hacker. Especially since I just first a hacker, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip out. Try and find somebody who's not suspicious. And imagine I get a cheater this time. Nobody with suspicious names this time, but all of a sudden. And the normal person, the weird name person, which is actually normal. What do I even have on? I have Bamboozle Coup. Deadlock, oh yeah, Bloodborne. So like a couple arcs. Honestly, I like barely use Bamboozle. Bamboozle is really only there so that I don't have to deal with Shaq. Because Shaq against a competent survivor is like, ugh. It's so bad. It's torturous. See, for Skull Merchant has a little bit of sauce at Shaq because of Windows, but it's only if they go like behind Shaq. If they stay running Shaq the boring way, then realistically you shouldn't really get value. Plus, it's also presuming they don't crouch, which most survivors don't, but still, it is presuming a lot. Well, I have a feeling this might be a Swift. Something tells me something about these offerings. It's just a little tinkling. They're not the Halloween offerings. They're the they're the Swift offerings. Anytime you see four BPs for Bloody Party streamers or their equivalent, it's like, you know what? I don't. God. Huh? Why is it Larry's? Why is it always Larry's? I hate Larry's. Nobody. Does anybody like Larry's? I've never heard somebody say they like Larry's, except Ghostface, but that doesn't count. He's fake. He's a fake killer. Oh, come on. I was milliseconds from that grab. I deserved that grab. Can I get a scan here? Yep. Not nearly enough haste. God, she's... They're not even buffing that next patch. I wouldn't get it. I don't get a hit. Okay, you have to break this, actually. It's so bad. I fucking hate Larry's. Did you just disable my drone? Oh. I mean, the funny thing is that Renato... Actually, no, it's... I was gonna say, I could do the funny, like, Skull Merchant thing, but the issue is that, yeah, just take the thing. It's in Larry's. You really can't double tap people in Larry's because there's walls quite literally everywhere. God damn. Yeah. You know, I'm even more confident in Swift now because Swift's really like to be also the whole you know. God, why does it have to be Larry's? Yeah, I have a funny feeling. The BMing, the... Oh, fuck me. The BMing, the friggin... What's it called? The one... Can't even think of the word. The prestige outfit. That's what I'm trying to say. Both of those things are quintessential Swift items. Oh, that was cool. Alright. Give me a power for a second. I think he pre-drops this. Do you think he pre-drops this? No, he doesn't. Think I get one? Yeah, no. She was completely in the wrong position to even try that. I have no info. Deploy a drone over here. Oh no, my power doesn't work. Right. Yeah. Yeah, because the issue with Larry's, there's so many little hallways that you can't cover more than a single loop with your power. God, my power just doesn't work. My power simply does not work, which is also really fucking aggravating. It's twice now that my drones are just like, nah, what if they didn't work? Also, Bamboozle doesn't really work on Larry's because there's 10 quadrillion windows. God. You know, I thought that it would have been enough to avoid it, but whatever. I would love to tunnel Renault. Okay, hold on. How the fuck can anybody explain to me how that was a hit? I was like 10 quadrillion miles away. That is the most ridiculous hit I think I've ever seen in my life. Trying to face a wall because there's 3 or 4 flashlights here. I think I can put a drone. Yeah, it's somewhat close. And this time it actually allowed me to put down a drone. Those 2 gens are like very little. Pick this one up. I guess put it down for stealth, right? This one's at nothing. The entire team is on this side of the map, apparently. How are you getting scanned outside of Chase, I swear? You people. In fact, I almost didn't get that hit because I was stuck in the radar for so long. Alright, I got her claw trapped. Not that it's going to matter. Okay. Thanks, auto aim. That's super cool of you. Thanks, auto aim. I love it. I love how there's a survivor directly in front of me and it's just like, nah. Dead hard? Dead hard. Least obvious dead hard in the west. Okay. Or not. I don't understand how I missed that hit. It was such a ridiculous hit to miss on. I don't have time to kick this gen. My power no work. Facing a wall. Facing like 3 walls. I'm literally inside of a friggin' wall of walls. I don't have time to kick because I don't have any, like, no gen perks, so no real point in kicking in the first place. I really would rather not go after Renato because he has Decisive Strike. I much prefer Nancy. But I think I kind of screwed up and lost both of them somehow. God, I hate how my power just simply does not work. Literally half of the time that I put it down. It's very aggravating. I'll get a scan here. How is that not a scan? Now I would like to go for Renato if it was possible. Oh my god, what the fuck? God, Larry's is so ass. I swear, man. Like, actually, how the hell? How are you already healed? Freed out the God Palette, of course. Life of an M1 killer. Trying to cut him off, which is very risky. Yeah, if I'm lucky, I get 1 kill. You can't... Oh my god. Well, that's 2 scans, so... This is a super strong window that you can just, like, do whatever you want with, because... Balanced game. No, there's no way I double tap him. Not in Larry's. Pre-drops the God Palette. Yeah. Body blocking. Yeah, I mean, what do I do here? Game, like, actually, what the fuck? I just fucking work. That's all I'm asking. Adrenalines and the like. Honestly, just get me 1 kill and I'll be happy. That'll be an incredible accomplishment, is 1 singular kill. Two should be quite literally impossible. Yeah, so these are the kinds of games that I think about when I make tier lists. Not like solo queue games where everybody's completely incompetent, but like... Or not incompetent, but like completely discoordinated, unable to take body blocks, unable to like run the map, etc, etc. It's these kinds of games where you have 4 people who are competent. I don't even think they brought OP things. They're just like capable of playing the game and are a 4-man. And you simply should never ever win against a 4-man with like anybody who's C tier and below. If they're competent. Yeah, these are like exactly the kind of games, because like, what are they supposed to do? Honestly, B tier and below probably still shouldn't be able to win. Because, yeah. I mean, they brought, 4 Unbreakables, 4 Decisive Strikes, 4 Dead Hearts, but I literally ate none of it. Granted, that's because I didn't tunnel or anything. But I also literally couldn't tunnel, because if I did, then I would eat Decisive Strike into Dead Hard and the like. But yeah, some people, I just, I don't know. Some people when they make their tier list, they think of that kind of game as like only a small portion of how like strong a killer is, and to me that's like the only portion that matters. Because if I really wanted to, like really, really, really wanted to, I could put on, Corrupt Intervention, Pop, Eruption, and, miscellaneous 4th slowdown perk, and win as a perkless, trapless trapper against the average solo queue game. Right? So, for me, using the average game as, like, a gauge of strength is more or less meaningless. But, like, that game right there, that's why Skull Merchant needs buffs. Because what do you do? Granted, it was also on Larry's, which is really, really bad. Because if you have survivors calling out where you are, then your stealth doesn't matter. Like Larry's is really bad for Skull Merchant because her beams are cut off by lines of sights. It's such a big map. It's a long map, making it difficult to like cover the entire area with your stuff. There are so many windows that survivors can basically just like mash the spacebar, and the entire time they're immune to scan lines. Granted, next patch that won't be the same, but like still at the moment that's a thing. And there's so many windows, so many pallets, so close to each other that another reason why you just can't cover the entire area with your drones. You simply cannot. There's too many places that you need to cover. So they all spawned here. I would like to get that achievement one day, but I don't think that's going to be anytime soon. So I teleport to 4. If I'm really lucky, she touches the panel for a millisecond. I think she actually was going to. That's so unfortunate. I'm pretty sure she was about to touch the panel and give me a free down. I was just a little bit too fast. Honestly, what... I don't even know what build. I was not paying attention. I just clicked the spring trap button. Okay, well, I didn't see anybody on barbecue, so... This is already so much progress. Ah, good dodge. That's fine. Having it drop there is fine. Okay, never mind. I forgot that this side pushes out. That's actually bad. This is a god pallet. I just kind of 115 catch up to her. It is pretty unfortunate that... Hello. Why do you have such high ping, sir? Yeah, I mean, I'll just wait until my axe comes back. Yeah. I wish it was a little bit faster at getting the axe back. It does feel like it takes an eternity, I swear. Really? I think I make it to that hook, actually. Come on, come on, come on. Yep. I think I deserved that hit. Okay, no life. Where's the... Okay, the pallet's not on that side. I was worried it was going to be here, and I was going to not get the down. It's interesting how much stronger this window can be based on whether that pallet's there or not. Have I seen literally anybody in barbecue? I don't think so. I simply disagree. I think that should have hit her. I don't care that she crouched. I still think it should have hit. Claustrophobia honestly isn't that great on its own. Because there's still pallets plenty. Get this super strong pallet out. Okay, just hit one. I was so worried that I was just going to completely screw everything up there. That I was just like, whatever, just a hit, anything works. Ah, that was kind of close. Not really that close, though. I got stuck on this fucking shit-ass chair leg. That should have been a down. But this stupid fucking chair leg. Okay. I waited a second in case it did hard. She got stuck on a wall, fortunately. Sure, over here. It's like 3 gens that are at 99%. So I'm basically at 2 gens right now. Hopefully I can get into chase so I can get some claustrophobia value. Yeah, that one popped right in front of me. Hello. I'm still 115. I disagree. Drop set? Honestly, a little bit surprised I didn't eat dead hard. Okay, Sable's dead on hook, and after this Nia is. I should see people on barbecue here.
Goodbye.
Yep. So she is... Oh! That works. What a way to force DS, actually. What an incredible way to force DS. That was you know, you're right. You're right, behavior. I was clearly tunneling. My bad. Won't do it next time. God damn it. You don't make anything here, you die. Pick her up. Oh, you have a flashlight. Why did I think you didn't have a flashlight? Well, yeah, my bad. You're right. She did deserve to have like 6 health states. I shouldn't have tunneled so hard, you know? That was clearly my fault for tunneling. Drops this? Okay, so here's the thing, though. You die here. I don't see Sable this time. Okay. Just don't pick me up. Just don't let me pick me up. Sure. Where? Okay, 1, 2... God, this door is so far away. Honestly, it would have been faster for me to just walk there instead of take this door. That's something about Springtrap that bothers the hell out of me. It's just like sometimes your doors are in the worst places and you can't get value out of them. I think that should have hit, but whatever. It's at 1%. I'm gonna fake leaving. Wait for the heartbeat. No, he's not coming back. Okay. They haven't touched this one again yet. I have a few seconds of undetectable left. This one's still untouched? Good lord. Alright, well, go back to that one. Yeah. I should have hit that, so... Where? There they are. Is he going to the shit pallet? Or is she just gonna repath into the window? He's going to the shit pallet. I was really greedy. I mean, you're just like sitting in there? Okay. You have dead hard. Yep. God fucking damn it. Fine, I'll just sit here. That's annoying. Okay, refunded grab. Love to see it. Love it. I guess optimally I would slug, but whatever. Fucking seeing that flashlight, just like, yeah, you know what? I should have just slugged. It doesn't, like, even though they didn't hit it, like, goddamn, that would have been so punishing for me for not slugging, for not sweating. I should have just, should always just go maximum sweat, because you'll get punished if you don't. Not looking behind her. No dead hard. Bring her to center, because it'll get me closer to the gen where they are. They put a crystal on it, so gotta kick it. Shouldn't see anybody with barbecue. Nope. This is... Yeah, I'd rather have Disable. I don't want to friggin' eat... DS dead hard. 12 other health states. Unfortunate. If possible, I would much rather hit the axe. Ooh, you got so tripped up. Okay, there we go. Literally the first time I'm chasing Sable all game. He's hiding behind that back edge. Along there. Before the God window. She 12%. Come on. I think I'll see him right here. Well, I see a scratch mark, so I guess close-ish. Ugh. I spend so much time just walking around trying to catch up. Just get rid of the axe, it's fine. I'll have it back in like 10 seconds. I just want to catch up to this person so I can actually have a chase occur. Look at how far away, I still don't even, like, I just saw them. Not chasing her because decisive strike dead hard, yada yada yada. If he goes into this room, he dies. Sooner or later. There it is. I hear you. Right there. I don't know, I mean, I guess she was trying to go for the flashy save. I don't know why she was that close. Because she definitely could have been anywhere she wanted on the map after I already didn't have the flashy save occur.
Ordered the special.
Okay. So afterwards would be, I don't know. I say that like I'm on a streak or something. It's just so ingrained into my mind to have somebody plan for afterwards. Let's go back to Krasue again. I need to get friggin' the junk on her. She doesn't have any more of the little dowsing rod thingies. Not 2 blight rushes. Do you think that the blight rush is even like a good add-on on Krasue? Because it does like preserve her flight a little bit, like in chase and stuff. But also, it's definitely not her best add-on. But would you put it like, where would you put it on the tier list? Like B tier, C tier? Like, is it a good add-on? Would you say it's better than the average add-on she has? Honestly, maybe. A lot of her add-ons are kind of bad. Like, this is good. This is, This is, okay. This is really niche. This is, This is really neat. This is really niche. This is good. This is good. This is okay. This is really good, actually. This is one of her best add-ons, I think. That one's not great. Yeah, I would say it's probably is in the top half of her add-ons, but more because she just has so few good add-ons. I mean, that's not exactly fair. There are other characters who have, like, no good add-ons. She at least has, like, 5 or so that are worth running, instead of just, like, 1 or 2. It's like she's Slinger, where she's literally like, there's the Iridescent add-on, there's her Reload add-ons, and that's it. Those are his add-ons. That's what he gets. Nothing else. I wish they would be better about giving just like more good add-ons to killers. So many of them are just like, what if we had one add-on that was worthwhile and that's it? And then one add-on that's like only barely worthwhile. Just because you need a second add-on slot. Hanfield's fine. Yep. Oh, okay, what? Why did these survivors spawn so far apart? These people on the left here, they have 0 resources. Craziest thing is, she had no counterplay because Dissolution would have eaten her vault. No dodging once you're in a straightaway. You cannot go into straightaways versus Krasue. this is one of the reasons why like Chicken Head is such a good add-on. One person has been able to cleanse by the time I'm downing them, so I should be able to find one more of them. Either if I'm really lucky, it'll be the nurse lady. I didn't get anybody in barbecue because I hooked in center. That's actually bad. Okay, never mind. I'm out of friggin'. Come on, go, 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 go. Okay, there we go. It takes so long to cleanse that I actually managed to make it in time, despite not, like, beelining it towards her or anything. Did she drop something? There's somebody else here. I was not about to eat a pallet save, so... There shouldn't be a second pallet here. With her being a bot, this is like a fine chase to take. Okay, so that's 3 downs I got because of Chicken Head. The first down, the Lisa down, and this Michaela down. All of them were because they didn't have time to cleanse before I found them and killed them. Which is crazy. That's so much value. And it's not even like that unreasonable. Like 2 downs, I would say, is like not a surprising amount with Chicken Head. 3 downs is definitely on the upper end. Like 2 downs if you have lethal is kind of, it's almost expected level of like, you can do it. I wish this was not the person I was chasing. Well, she has dead hard, so I think she does not have... How did that not hit? Whatever. She probably doesn't have anything else, because if you have dead hard, you probably don't have DS. Again, or if you use dead hard on your first hit, you probably don't have DS. If you have DS, you probably have dead hard, but it doesn't work in reverse. If you have dead hard, you don't have DS. Yeah, I knew it, Lisa bot. I mean, thank you for just letting me infect you for basically entirely free V. That's... You're spending a mushroom. Okay, I guess. But I probably catch up to her before it cleanses, you know? Because I know exactly where she's going. And unless this Michaela body blocks, which would be a terrible choice. I gotta get her. Really? Am I crazy, or did hers cleanse faster than Michaela's did? Or the other person's did? Lisa's did? That was such a fast cleanse, comparatively speaking. Oh well, reinfected. I've not popped anything. She just has no scratch marks. It must be lightweight ghost notes, because, like, literally 0 scratch marks. Hello, crouching Lisa for no reason. Bye-bye. She has a flashlight. I don't know if I've ever seen bots go for saves, honestly, though. Do I see anybody? Nope, that is 0 people that I see. Oh. Hi. That's awkward. Wow. That cooldown is actually, frankly, ridiculous. How the hell did I not have time to hit her? I think they maybe nerfed the cancel cooldown a bit too much, I'll be honest. Why do you have no scratch marks? Is it Lucky Break? Kind of has to be Lucky Break, doesn't it? I get that I am 8 hooking, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know what I was gonna say. She goes in. Who is this? Let's pop this. And maybe she hides. She thinks I doesn't know where she is. Because I'm pretty sure she's right. Nope. Really? Okay. Hey there. Ah, the fucking handle of the wheelbarrow. Good lord. So much detritus around here. Can I make this? It's actually pretty close. No footsteps, so hook her in the far one so I get barbecue. This one also could be popped. They have more progress than I was expecting, honestly. I say have not hit like a single pop until now, so maybe it makes more sense. If I'd like Ruin or something, the win more perk. I lost her. Well, I guess I'll go back to Hook then. Fine by me. There's Lisa bot. If nothing else, she'll give me info on where her survivors are. I don't know why I'm playing this like it's a human being. That's the kind of mind game that only works on a person, not a bot. She just ignored the... The bots just like ignore pallets when you're in head form or something? Because like, what was the plan there? It's the only thing that would explain that. Okay. I should see her. There she is. Pop it. And let's not lose her this time. Last stand? Interesting. I'm half surprised she didn't vault directly into me right there. Oh no, that was Finesse. Finesse and Last Stand look so similar. I basically just can't even tell them apart at all. Right. No. What was that dead hard? I was still in cooldown, Michaela. What in the world? You act like I don't even know if there's a killer who can hit you that two times that quickly. Like even like maybe like max stacks, Stiviffle, and Help Wanted, maybe? Even then I'm not certain if that would work. That was an insane dead hard. Oh. That would explain why I weren't when seeing scratch marks. Friggin' Shadow Step over here. Welcome in Vibrant. Which Krasues were real? In their country of origin only, sure. They can be real. Where the hell does friggin' Hatch spawn if not in main? On Hanfield, I have no idea. Oh, I swear I've never seen that totem in my life. That spawn? Never. It's fake. It's an illusion. Oh, here we are. There it is, right here, in the front. I feel like she's over there. But I don't like how they made these auras last longer. Never mind, she's over here. I saw Crow. I'm like 80-90% sure she's there, but also I don't see the bright UE cosmetic I would expect to see. I think she's there, but this fog is so dense. I just can't tell. Like, I don't even know if I can see the switch, I'll be honest. It might just be completely obfuscated by the fog. Which is apparently a thing. I didn't know that was the thing. I thought that at the very least you would always see like the red lights, but apparently the red lights can be completely invisible to the killer by the fog, which is stupid. I don't like that. But it does make sense on a handful of escapes that have happened in the past. I mean, there's no way she gets this one. I'm just too close. I would literally hear this gate opening. It's so dark. I cannot see anything over there. It's just... I literally have no idea. I'm just gonna get timed out here. 2-minute timer. She would have to start opening a gate like right now, or she dies even if she opens one. So I think she dies no matter what now. Oh, she has a key and has just been sitting on hatch for 2 minutes for some reason. Nope. Not even trying. Just hiding in a locker in the back of main. Not even in a locker. Ah, survivors. Why do you do this? Why don't you save everybody 2 minutes of time? It would be so much more pleasant. Go to... let's play a game of Unknown. I don't know why, but for some reason, Unknown has been looking a little bit more appealing. He feels just as weak as he did before, but I guess I just care less. It's just... if I win or lose, it's just not as big of a deal in my brain, or something. Like something in my brain broke when I first, like, some survivors were so bad. I was just like, oh wow, winning is just so meaningless. What do I even want as my third perk, fourth perk, whatever? You know, Predator would be funny. There's some funny shots you can do with Predator. Let's see, let's make Footprint Cast. What's the other one I use? Footprint Cast and what? Okay, none of them are in here. I don't know what the other one I use is. I don't think it's this one, which the unknown was real. I mean, the unknown is real if you believe hard enough. I've literally no idea what I usually use. Oh, I think it's this one. I think I decrease the hallucination spawn visible radius. That's 3 Commodii. This is gonna be a rough match, but who cares? I'm unknown. I'm not meant to win. I'm supposed to lose. So it's like, who cares? Oh, I forgot that I didn't have I didn't have the arcane dowsing rods. I was out. I was supposed to buy one. It's weirdly like expensive for some reason, or not expensive, rare. They're weirdly rare. I'll go through like 5 levels and get like 6 flight serums and 0 arcane dowsing rods for some reason. Like consistently, that's happening, which is very, very strange to me. Because you'd think that, you know, the offering would be a little. To be fair, the offering kind of sucks. It's like worse than just pudding or pie or whatever. So it's not that big of a deal, but okay. So no offerings. 1, 2 over here, 1 way over there, and a third that we don't even know about. Okay, whatever. It just didn't shoot. They have Commodii, so good lord, that was very disorienting. No mercy. 0 mercy for people with Commodii. Did I see Sybil for a millisecond? Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, she's on the opposite side of the hill. I think that should have hit. She's not looking behind her. Until now. Until I mentioned it. Should have said nothing. Oh, she went forward. Whoops. There it is. Look at that. I got 2 entire unknown shots in a single, like, thing. That's unheard of. I think this person doesn't know unknown counterplay. Or maybe she knows, like, half of it or something. Because now she's not looking behind her. Okay, what if it works? It was so close. It was so close. It was only, like, a few meters away from hitting. That was so close to being awesome. Well, if this has the most progress on it, Oh, hi. Actually, I was on the outside, not the inside. I broke line of sight, so she shouldn't be de-cleansing. There she is. Look. I thought it would hit. I thought if I could confuse her. Hello. I mean, this is even more valuable. Leave somebody with UVX on her. None of these people are looking behind them, I swear. She almost walked into that when it was nowhere near her. I was trying to bounce it off the tree. It just didn't work. Bounce landing? Nope. Oh, whatever, walk into me. And I'll take my down. Close enough. I want to find Elodie. Because she will only be on UVX'd for a few more seconds. Or like if it goes to next chase, she'll probably be UVX'd. She's right here. Shoot, huh? Why did you not run away? There's the nearest hook. Oh dear, I have to get through this doorway with friggin' boil over. I think this might actually be a Savo squad. And they're choosing to use Commodii for some reason. God, that's so cool. Now. And it doesn't matter because I can just M1. Unknown. Why do you do this? Why do you hurt yourself so by being way better at M1ing than M2ing? I think I can interrupt this. Infect both of them. Well, I can infect Elodie at least, so there's that. At least a little bit of value. It's very tempting to go after Elodie. It would be a little bit more valuable, but on the other hand, I don't really need to tunnel, so we're at 4 gens. I'm gonna regret this. I always regret not tunneling. I never regret tunneling. I only ever regret not tunneling. Is this still up? Whoa, what is this pathing? Not enough. This is a 4-lane? Pallet on this side. Don't walk into it. I mean... why risk the UVX when I could just M1 her? That's the thing. It's just so much easier to M1. Servers will put themselves out of place to try and dodge your UVX. And then you can just M1 them. Even if you don't actually pull up the UVX, that's the craziest part. Well, I infected somebody. Who? I'll take chase with Fung. I heard that. I heard your footsteps. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. What are you doing? Why? I'm actively going out of my way to 8 hook. Why are you doing this? You're still like, your 2 gens done. This is not over. I guess teleport that one. Ooh, what a nice sound that is. Oh, that's interesting. That's a shame. Well, I guess I'll kill Elodie. She's right here and all. She goes for... Yeah, so here's the issue. There's more than one hook. What if I just walk to the other hook? Good, Good Sabo. I swear, man. I'm so far away. How does that hit? I really genuinely don't understand why Fung went next. Fire. There we go. I don't have anything inside. No TPs in here. Giga pre-drop. Honestly, I have to break this unless she leaves this main, which she did. If it hit the top of the box, it could have worked. It could have worked. Ooh, I convinced her. I double mind gamed her. I see you over there, Sybil. Way in the back here. You're isolated. I know you're still here. You couldn't have made it far. Not without showing me scratch marks, at least. Oh, wait, actually? Were those scratch marks right there? Sybil may have actually made it out. I think you're winning this. It's possible, you know. It's a possibility, but you never know until it's over. Okay. I think there's a hook on this hill. Oh yeah, I get aura reading because of Predator. Am I crazy or did I just not see her at all? Uh, sometimes I have dreams and then Unknown says, what if no? What if you didn't have any dreams? I feel like that should have hit, but whatever. I would love to... There we go. See... I guess you can just go super wide, then run into me. That works. Hag build. Better include nowhere to hide, machine learning, help wanted, shoe, and... That's not... So Chag. And I like Hag. And instead I'm playing... What? Is she even 117? I think she might only be like 116, right? With the shoe. Okay, where even is Hag? She's way up here. Really killer. Okay, shoe and hand and batteries and no. Why'd you spell nowhere with the K? I know where you're going to hide. Help wanted. Okay, I see the idea. Honestly, nowhere to hide is gonna probably clutch up. It's gonna make my life a lot easier. Finding people. The question is, do I even set up traps or do I just full on chag it with 0 traps? Because there is some reason to put up traps. They do technically body block doorways and stuff, so like I could still just hide in a corner with my traps, and it's only kind of suboptimal, you know. What? Okay, so increase movement speed by 7.5%. Wait a minute. She's 110, so she's 17 point. You know what's fucked up? Chag is slower than Krasue. Which is crazy. If they made increased movement speed by like 15%, I think she would still, like, this would still be a terrible add-on. So I feel like they should double it just for the people. Try setting traps in doorways and loops sometimes, very often I mainly focus on chase. Yeah. I think it is kind of just the correct thing to do. Most of the time. Because you're only... I don't know. I honestly, it kind of depends on the map you get. If you get like Midwich or something that has a lot of like really small doorways, it's easy to trap people in, it's probably worth trapping. But if you're in a super wide open place like Ormond, it's kind of like, maybe not worth it. Yeah, it's because what you need is you need one ways. If there are two-way loops where you can drop the pallet on either side, then it doesn't quite work. Although it might work at body blocking the window and shack. That's true. That might be like the one consistent application. But you can only body block it on one side, I guess. Unless you put 2 traps down. Which I'm not sure you can put them that close even, so. But I mean, yeah, actually, you could body block the window and maybe the pallet. Maybe. Ooh, that's not good. Disturbed Word is not a map where Chag actually works. What if I do this? There you go. That's the one trap. That's the one trap I'm gonna put down all game. Where's lethal when you need it? Actually, I mean, if people are coming in from outside, it could do something. Okay, you know what? I'm s I'm seeing more opportunities than I was expecting. What a trap it was. I somehow got a pallet and a hit out of that trap. That's insane value. Oh, she vaulted it? She friggin' what? I'm so confused. She went upstairs, okay. Well, it was a mind game. It worked, so it had to be a mind game. I would like to get... this is so far away. Please don't body block this. That'd be really annoying for me. Okay, he didn't. Kick this so my perks are on something. It's almost not even worth, like, kicking this. Wow, it's another hit in main. Wow, everybody's over here. Ooh. I don't think it actually properly body blocked. Everybody is injured now. Okay. Going to Shack. It's 3 people going to Shack. Put this down here. The idea of it, maybe. Okay, that worked out. Let's see if I can't body block. Honestly, never mind. It's not worth it. Let's see if I can't see Bill with nowhere to hide here. Nope. No auras. Unfortunate. This is the wrong one. This is the gen. Why are we doing this? Why did you fake that? What is happening? What is this match? I'm not undetectable, so why did everything that just occurred occur? Like, this should not. I'm I'm just Shag. It should not have happened. I think Serena gave up, but I don't think Yoon Jin gave up. I think she straight up got jump scared. He's in the void? Why are you in the void? Your entire team is dying. Seems like my OP build is carrying. Yeah, you're so correct. This is the strongest hag build out there. Seriously, what the hell? Where are you, Bill? Your team needs you. Oh, I think I figured out where he was. Good lord. Ew. I can't find him. I actually, unironically, don't know where he is. I know he's in this cloud somewhere. Oh, never mind. He's over here. That's the portal he went into right there. That's what lost him the game. Oh, dear. No, dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think I'll have time to get a round of haunts. Just barely. What a sound. Well, did they... So... Half this build did... No, 3/4 of this build didn't trigger because not a single gen popped. The only thing that actually occurred was nowhere to hide. Oh, survivors. These are the survivors that behavior balance is around. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, sheesh, who now? Who now? Who do we go for now? I like Legion. Legion's a fun killer. I like to click the M1 button like 6 times in 12 seconds. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty funny group, them. Try and get value out of the funny, the format kits. Honestly, Like, healing against Legion isn't as useless as some people say, but, like, it's not that bad either. It's, like, a pretty exact even. Because you do get quite a bit of distance. It's sort of like Sprint Burst. Like, a heal against Legion is the equivalent to a Sprint Burst. It's not a full health state, but it's damn near close to a full health state. Oblivious... Yeah, Oblivious and Mending. So, the idea is pretty, like, feasible. Is just hit them, walk away, convince them that I'm actually genuinely leaving, I'm gone, I'm never coming back, and then look back and see them mending. The only thing is I need a map. I need like an actual map. It needs to be an indoor map that's not the game. Because or just like a map that has a lot of like line of sight breakers. Because if it's like Ormond or like Cowshed or something, it wouldn't, you know, they can see you everywhere, so it doesn't really work. I hope it's RPD. RPD is a good one, yeah. That's actually a perfect example. Like the game is indoor, but since it's God palettes everywhere, it doesn't matter. Even if you catch somebody off guard, they're already inside of God palette. But RPD is a pretty much a perfect example for the where this build shines. Potentially, with an asterisk, because it is still RPD. If I get like I don't know which one is West Wing and which one is the East Wing. Nostromo might work. Maybe. It kind of depends. The rock formations are a little iffy. Runs Coop Dick Racy. Do you think I make this on the first loop? Damn. Honestly, though, I think I'm okay with that trade. Like, that trade is really quite valuable to me. Hello. Run into me, why don't you? Thank goodness she didn't have finesse, or my entire life would have been destroyed just then. I saw you mending. Nice sprint burst. Fuck, it actually was a nice sprint burst. If only I saw them mending again. Okay, here's the idea. He sees me. Fuck, God damn it. Why are you playing around my Oblivious add-on? Just let me do the funny meme thing on you. You're so rude to me. Just a C-tier killer playing a fucking meme build. Why must you be smart? Be a fool. Give me free downs. You know you want to. Hello, other person. That has nothing to do with this chase. What if I just very slowly injure the entire team one by one with Frenzy instead of actually getting value out of his power properly? She sees me. She sees me. She's in chase with me, but she does not make it anywhere. You know what? I'm counting that as add-on value. And she got confused. She thought I was immediately leaving her, and I was not. It was kind of like a fake leaving her. Nobody should be oblivious by now. Only over here. Oh. I would think I would see more people on barbecue. This is probably Felix, the healthy boy. I disagree. I hate that DVD refunds grab so often because, god damn it, I earned that shit. I don't think you make that. You're at the wrong angle, bud. Thank you, coup de grace. Literally S tier perk on Legion, and by literally I mean like, you know, B tier. High A tier perk, honestly. Everybody's injured, which that's the only issue with this build. If nobody heals, then like it's kind of a waste to spend time frenzying them. But they did heal. One of them did. I think I make it to him. Right? There's pallet on this side. Yes! Yes! Optimal. Grab as a survivor client priority. Yeah, I think they should be killer priority. I think if you get a grab as a killer, you deserve to get your grab. I don't care. I'm so sick of it. Okay, one person over there. They're not saving. For some reason. Okay. Yep. I mean, this is such a good tile for me, honestly. Drops it? Yep. I think I have to waste a Q. It's a bit of a shame, but whatever. As a really so even a high grab turns into missed M1s. Oh yeah, that happens all the time. It's so annoying. Okay. So a little bit experimental. What if I made my coup even longer by making it into a haunt? If I jump scare them oblivious with an M1, then what if I jump scare them oblivious with a freaking haunt? They'll never expect it. This is the one that just popped. I feel like I should see scratch marks going from here to there, but no. There's some scratch marks. Michonne. What the hell? That is the first time I've seen somebody path like that. The issue with Nostromo and Haunts is that these loops are too round. That's life. Oh, I love outplaying survivors and then they have life. But what if it worked? Nostromo didn't get affected by palette updates, right? I feel like I'm seeing more palettes than I usually do. Or maybe this Michonne is just windows of opportunity into pre-dropping every single one of them. Could be either one. Both are equally likely. And she was mashing that spacebar. Did you see how early her medkit disappeared? Woof. Okay, Kate should get oblivious. I've actually been using my coups, like, consistently. That's Dwight and Kate, I think. They're healing up in the back of main. Possible I would like to try and hide myself just a little bit longer, but no. They're sitting on this edge here. I saw Kate on the right here. She drops this, you think? Okay, she's over here. Sure. Oh, god damn it, life. Am I gonna get screwed over to life? Nope. Just down her. No funny stuff? Fuck me, really? That's fucking unbelievably aggravating. I think that was 2 adrenalines I just ate. It's so stupid. I deserved so much better than that. They are all oblivious. I don't see any of them on fucking barbecue. Goddamn. Please be Michonne. Kate works too. Okay, I get 1 kill. And if I'm really fast about this... If I'm really fast, I maybe can even squeak in a second one. They should still be oblivious for about 30 more seconds. In all likelihood, Michonne's already on the opposite gate, and they all get out. Or not? Are you just healing under hook? Okay. There's one. You know what? Damn, maybe I shouldn't have broken that. It wasn't 99s. Unless they have Unbreakable. I think this is actually a 4-person down, which is crazy. Considering the circumstances. God! Oh, I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. It fucking double robbed me. That's so ass. I have to... Fuck me. I have to go back. I have to go back. I have to go back. Fuck. I deserved more than this. I deserved better. This is so ass. I played so much better than a 2K. I literally lost this to the grabber front. Where the fuck is Dwight? Oh, I downed him over here, didn't I? There he is. I played this match so well. And I lost my 4K to a fucking grab refund. Twice, on 2 different grab refunds too, by the way. God damn this game sometimes, I swear. It hates me in particular. Okay. And I don't really think I got Oblivious value, honestly. I don't think it did anything. I think that was pretty much just Legion with coup. I think I saw one person mend for like half of a second one time with stylish sunglasses. Sometimes. Let's play one more match of Skull Merchant. And we'll end it there. How long? Halloween events is for like another week, right? 8 days, yeah. So when the Halloween event ends, that's when the PTB comes out, basically. Okay. And then... I mean, to be fair, it's not that much to, like, test on the PTB. Twitch Skull Merchants were real. Now we have something we can agree on. Now you're talking. Like, the PTB is... I kind of already know what Skull Merchant is like with when she has a real power. Because of her 2-beam version. It's just the 1-beam version if the 2-beam version. So I already know it's like a good power. And by good power, I mean like a C-tier power. Like, good in that it's fun to use, not in that it's strong. So I'm just hoping survivors don't whine and cry and then they undo the buffs for some reason, because she needs more. She needs one more round of buffs. The thing that I really want after these buffs: stealth drone and add-on pass. If they give me those 2 things, I will never ever complain. No, but like, I would be so happy if they give us those 2 things. Skull Merchant is complete. She has everything she needs. If she has like actual add-ons, she has stealth mode, she can scan through windows. She's done. That's a complete character. It really, what it is they just need to go revert her back to her 2.0 version, but only with 1 scan line. That is the only change I think they made that was good. I think every other change they made was bad. The 1 scan line thing, actually the 5-second for haste was actually kind of a good change. I kind of like that one. But everything but those 2 changes were bad. And like really bad. I hate Swamp. Who designed Swamp? Please don't make Swamp again. I can't believe they made Swamp 2. Swamp 1 was so ass, you never expect them to make Swamp 2. I just spent like she's gone around the entire map already, and I have just started Chase. This fucking gigantic ass shit ass fucking map. You didn't drop that. Interesting. I simply disagree. God, why? Why are there 4 main buildings? Why? Why are we in... Why? Why does... I literally lost Chase. Anybody explain to me how this is like an acceptable thing that can occur. This is such a bad thing. I was expecting her to try and drop it on my head. That's only 1 singular scan line on her, so I can't do the funny thing. It's already been 40 seconds since I started this chase, which I can tell because that disabled drone that wasn't disabled at the start of chase got reactivated, which takes 40 seconds. And this person vaulted 2 windows, I think, and that was it. I hate Swamp. It's such an ass map. I hate it so much. Do I even know where she's going? I scanned her. Like she just sat on the thing. This is too big of a thing to actually get value out of. There's the claw trap. I wish her haste was a little bit higher, but that's more just because it's so difficult to actually get value out of. Oh, I have coup, and I just wasted both of them somehow. God. This is much more what I remember about Skull Merchant is just bad maps, not getting power value. She vaulted into me? Okay, thank you, Q. God. I literally need Q to try and get downs. It's just not possible without it. It just takes too long. Your first down? I mean, first hit takes forever because whatever. Fast shaving spot. Feels bad. I can't wait for them to make her playable again. I'll put one here. Pre-running to main building. I fucking hate Swamp, literally. I honestly think Swamp is worse. It may be the worst map in the game. Cause Badham, you can at least play the fucking map. I mean, nice free drop. I really thought she would vault that. I swear. Sometimes everything goes wrong. Put this here. She's just W King. She's not... Okay. Don't DS me, I don't deserve it. Thank you. How is that Who is following me? I mean, honestly, following me around deactivating my drone is kind of good for me. Instead of having 3 people on gens. Also, that destroys 2 of my drones. So lame. Such an unfortunate, like, hook placement that I gotta deal with. This is kind of a bad place for a drone. And now I don't get to have any drones. Thanks, behavior. I'm tunneling her. 2 gens on Swamp, fuck this. I'm surprised you didn't drop that. How likely do you think these people are capable of getting a pallet save? I have an idea. This is so annoying, there's 2 of them trying to save her. Right, Ku, work your magic. Save me like 3 seconds. Fuck. It took too long. She's already healed? What? How could she... Literally, how is she healed? Hold on, that makes no sense. Also, thanks for just, like, not picking up the drone that I actually wanted. I love that for me. Genuinely, though, how is she already full health? I was just right next to her milliseconds ago. This should... It is a little bit more annoying than I wish it was to just get scans. Or to rotate a drone. I swear. Sometimes the game is just like, what if... Okay, there's 2 scans. I didn't really mean to run into that, but whatever. Shack is complete. I'm kind of hoping for the super hyper optimal 2-tap. It's not gonna happen though. Ah, finesse, of course. Well, I reveal Bamboozle here. Drop Shack. I have the thing that makes my disabled... God, really? Really? If it was 1 meter over, that would have been a hit. Also, it's awesome how the portals make my power not work. I'm so glad there's like 10 different ways in which my power does not work. It's fucking goddamn. Oh, this game. Okay. Oh, I think she just held my... She just held my drone fucking hostage. What a pain in the ass. That's so annoying. Everything sucks. Everything sucks right now. All I want is one singular kill. And that is too much to ask. Well, I accidentally got a fucking down or double tap. It doesn't matter though. It's not actually valuable to me. Wait, what? Oh, she's in main building, so I can't even chase her. Good. I didn't want value. I didn't want to be able to play the game because it's Swamp. I'm not allowed to play the game. I fucking hate Swamp. Swamp is like if you made Dead Dog into Badham. If you made the like really horrible, unfun game loop of Dead Hog, and then made it as survivor-sided as Badham is, it's literally the worst of all worlds. I hate it so much. Even kicking gens is a pain in the ass. Everything's a pain in the ass, I swear. Yeah. What do I even do? This is at nothing? Why were you scanned over here then? This is still regressing. Is this still regressing? It is. I need like... Okay. Was that me? Did I do that? I don't even know if that was me. Look at how invincible she is. She knows she's invincible because it's fucking Swamp, so she's just like, hey, I'm gonna run directly in front of you while claw trapped, while injured, and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it because it's Swamp. Ooh, I hate this map. Ooh, I hate this map more than anything else. It's so bad. Damn. I just want my power to activate, and that is too much. It is too big of an ask. Fucking awesome. That's so awesome. I'm so glad that that's how my freaking claw trap goes up. All that effort trying to set up a double tap, and then she just gets stuck on one. It's so lame. I mean, take a second hit if you want. That's fine by me. I can't actually chase her because this one's about to pop. It's literally 99. Huh? Thanks, game. God, I hate Swamp. I hate Swamp. I hate it, hate it. No other map would do this to me. Badham wouldn't do this to me. This is... God, it's so lame. That is the most Phantom gen pop I've ever seen. Like, literally how? Did you get this save? Wow, okay, cool. I already dealt with this, right? I hear her on the corner. This is the only way. Ada's uninjured. She's not looking behind her. Okay, so I can kill Claudette, no DS is activated. And then I just go straight back for the slug. If she doesn't have Unbreakable, this is somehow a 3k. It shouldn't be. It really, really, really should not be a 3k. I don't know how Survivors threw this badly, but... I killed her up here. She honestly almost got away from me. This was way too close to not being a 3k. This should have been the most unambiguous three-person out ever, and instead... annoying fat shaming spot? This is annoying fat shaming spot. I mean, 8 is out on... and drone no worky. 8 is out on that gate, 100%. There's literally no way she doesn't make it out. She was over here like 40 seconds ago. You're kidding, right? Why are you not... Why did you not leave? This was literally a free escape for you. Okay, that time it worked. I need to trap both of these doors. If this turns into 4K, it's actually ridiculous. Because in order to... I have to search for hatch, right? And it's swamp hatch, so I could take all... Hello. Or she could just run into me. I guess that works too. She just not check main? I think that's the only place it could be if she's checked the rest of the map, so she probably gets it here. I'm going the other way around to try and cut her off faster. Never mind. Alright. She made a bunch of distance, goddammit. Now I gotta chase around main for like 10 minutes. I don't... This should have been a 3K at most. This is the... I don't understand. I don't see how this occurred. I really merged into their skulls, so true. What? What? Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye.